Are you currently watching anime is the question.
No, I'm currently sitting in front of
I am not talking to you. My wife, by the way, not my best friend. Are you currently watching anime?
Wait, I'm not your best friend?
If the answer is no, what do you want?
Could we just clarify? I'm not your best friend? Who's your best friend?
Who do you think, who's your best friend?
That's different.
Who's your best friend?
That's different.
You know how valid it is to answer a question with a question? Like the question I asked at the start of the video. Are you currently watching anime? If the answer is no, do I have a list of things for you? Now, my wife never joins me in these videos, but I'm tired of not getting views. So bring your fucking face in here and enjoy this shit. Now, this guy's an anime pervert named Gigguk, and he is known for being perverse, but also being actually, I don't know if he's known for that. I kind of just slandered his name.
I was gonna say, was that defamation?
Yeah, definitely. But he is known for having a unique taste for anime. And this is the video we're here to watch today. All right.
But like, am I really not your best friend?
Nope. Let's do it. You are my favorite Call of Duty player, though. Best partner.
I guess I'll take that.
And now in Diablo 2. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, play.
Remember the good old days where we could follow every anime being released? I don't! You thought you didn't have enough time to follow fall 2022 anime? Well, introducing Winter 2023, where we've added an extra 12 shows on top of how many fall had. So that's an extra full season of anime per week. We've got a whole 54 new anime this season, so I'm sure we got some quality stuff, right? Let's see, we got more isekai, a lot of isekai, Spy X, Dream Daddy, Ghost Dust Over Man's Best Friend, Nier Automata. Okay, now we're talking. Nier has one of the most hard-hitting stories in the history of—
This is the girl with the butt.
What?
The girl with the butt. Her butt's out all the time. Anytime somebody cosplays this girl, their butt's out.
But her butt is not out currently.
No, but anytime there's a cosplay of her, her butt's out.
Okay.
And I've only seen her in a dress. The most confusing thing. Me and my wife tried to shoot a gaming video of this once. And we shot it over like 13 times.
Yeah.
We recorded for like 2 hours and got like 10 minutes of gameplay.
Yeah.
And then people yelled at me for like an hour for never finishing it.
video games. An incredible, profound, introspective tale exploring philosophy, consciousness that will make you question the meaning of life itself. Let's see how Nier fans are appreciating this incredible story.
This fucking video is so cool. It looks like he's actually in a video game. I grew up playing Dave Mira and riding bikes, and this looks exactly like the game did. And it's insane he managed to...
This is what you brought me here to watch?
The perverse part was right. I was right.
Like, sync it up so perfectly.
He did it twice.
I'm so uncomfortable.
And I don't know how he, like, the accuracy of the... It's perfect. I don't...
Oh, God. See, you know?
Pop-Tart. Obviously, it's the strawberry one, but there's...
That's such a basic fucking bitch answer.
All right, you want a real answer, Joey? Yes. The 2002 tie-in merch Pop-Tarts that came out for the Spider-Man movie. If you want
What a solid fucking answer. That is true.
That podcast is so fucking funny.
Yeah, that's a great answer.
You know, sometimes all you need in a show is some dumb, bloody fun. And this show about a group of betrayed samurai taking revenge on their revengees called Revengers seems to be exactly that. Gen the Butcher Urabuchi is back, baby. We got the blood, we got the action, we got the violence. We don't got Tokyo in the name, that's probably why more people aren't watching this. If you like your anime with a spice of revenge on the side, just look at how hard this guy gets revenged.
Revenge. Wait, this is...
God damn, that guy did some revenging.
He actually killed him with that shit. Yo, normally it takes me to like the middle of the video to find an anime definitely making my list. That is everything I like. You know I'm fans of shit like that. Damn,
A lot of anime to get through this season, and I want a browser that gives me the optimal anime viewing experience, which is why today's sponsor is Opera GX. Are you
good for you.
a true gamer? Don't answer that. Then Opera GX is the only web browser you should be using. What's a gamer's worst enemy? No, not gacha. Lag and choppy frame rates.
Okay.
And gacha.
I was like, who is this for? Who's got the fucking 1940s PC that can't play music and play games? But I understand now. You guys have 1,000 tabs open. Close that torn tab. Let's get it.
Back to the video. At this point, I'm just convinced some isekai are AI generated, because there is no way the reincarnation of the strongest exorcist in another world isn't a title written by ChatGPT. Black hair, overpowered protag, a harem, that fucking scene where they go to magic school and everyone's surprised the main character can do magic without any incantation. This has it all. Or, wait, are we missing something?
God, there it is!
Can't have a good isekai without a bit of slavery. Why is this a trope? When did this become a staple of isekai anime? I swear to God, if I see one more anime with slavery... Ooh, slavery. Now this is the good shit. Vinland Saga is back with Studio Mappa this time.
Vinland Saga.
We still haven't finished the first season.
No, and it's about slaves. It's good though. That shit's hard.
I'm on their way to collecting every single anime franchise to ever exist. They seem to be doing an excellent job taking the mantle from Studio Wit once again. This looks like it's truly gonna do justice to the legendary source material. Stardew Valley. Alright, we also got...
That's good.
Fuck. How many more sequels do we have here? Tokyo Revengers 2, Nagatoro's Second Attack, Bungo Stray Dogs 4, Rising of the Shield Lolly 2, Inspector 2.
That's the one. The Shield, that Shield one. Shield maxes her defense. That's that one.
Okay.
I don't think you should watch it, but, you know, it's good.
Got it.
Yeah.
2, Inspector 2, Danmachi 4. I think there are more sequels in this one season than all the anime in some older seasons, but all that doesn't matter because Anos the Giga Chad Vortigode has returned to take his crown once more. Oh, I don't know, he doesn't seem that different from every isekai protagonist.
All these sequels, and I couldn't get a second season of Aesthetica of a Rogue Hero.
Oh my God, dude, you missed the wave. Like, it's over.
All these sequels, and I couldn't get a second season of that man making those girls pee themselves.
Yo, that is the last episode I saw. That is literally...
I remember I showed it to
Yes.
I showed it to my husband, and I forgot the episode that it was.
Right.
And he just looked at me, I was like, no, I promise. Like, there's an actual story here.
I said, so we're done with this. Thanks for checking it out. I tried yours. You know, now we're going to swap a route. We're going to do a little flip-flop, little swip-swap.
Oh, I'm sorry. How many other anime protagonists do you know that's won a war, had his first kiss, killed a guy with a heartbeat, got his own harem, is the strongest in the world, had 10,000 kids when he was 1 month old? Well, looks like we got some fairy slaves this time. Gentlemen and ladies, are we not all tired of slavery in our fantasy anime? Do we not all agree? Slavery is bad? Well, have no fear. I shall put a stop to this endless cycle of slavery.
How are you gonna do that?
With more slavery.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Well, it looks like we got ourselves a cute little shoujo about a girl and a worker fairy. That's what they're called in the show. That's totally different. She's innocent. Just look at her innocently buying this fairy in a market that traffics fairies.
Such a bargain. I'm proper nice as well.
Honestly, though, that aside, it's good to see more shoujo anime coming out now, and this looks gorgeous. I'm loving the watercolor style background and character designs. If you're one of the many OG starved shoujo fans in the modern day, this might be one for you.
I don't know what that means, by the way, as a theme.
I'm not sure.
Okay. Damn.
Man arrested on suspicion of murder.
My bros, it's starting. The era of tomboys is upon us. Short hair? Check. Cute fangs? Check. Muscles? Check. Neuron activation? Double check. If any man here wishes to join our Church of Tomboys today, you need just utter the holy phrase.
Love the kind of woman that can kick my ass.
Girls, if you think the worst thing he can say is no, we got Tomo-chan is a girl. A tomboy so friendly, so completely overpowering.
Goddamn.
She gets bro-zoned. This looks pretty...
So y'all want to give me Tomo-chan as a girl?
that the theme of the video?
But I can't get season 2 of Oran High School Host Club.
You don't think you would watch this?
No, I would watch season 2 of Oran High School Host Club.
You're so feminine. You wear pink and you're ticklish, you know? And this girl is not. Wouldn't that contrast be fun to watch?
I used to be a tomboy.
When?
Before I met you.
How much life did you even have before this? Your life started when you met me.
Pretty cute, actually. You could have just said this was Tomboy Nozaki-kun, and that's all you needed to say, baby. We got Assassination Classroom, except the girls try to become spies in an organization based entirely around cute anime girls. I like to call this aesthetic, wait, this isn't a gacha game adaptation? You know, after Licorice Recall, I'm getting a bit concerned now about just how many nations have decided to put their entire national security on the back of adorable anime girls. When Kaguya-sama first aired, it asked the question, what happens if two tsunderes like each other? But now, the Ice Guy and his cool female colleague asks, what happens if two kuderes like each other? And I think I have the answer. Black holes with the mass of our sun will take 10,000 billion years to evaporate. 0.0000001% of its mass. Meaning...
He means 0. I understand
I was like,
now.
what?
I was like, this is a joke coming.
No.
That was so rude that we just did that. I'm
not sure what he means.
I'm gonna watch that back and be like, what the fuck is wrong with us? We're American, and I am sorry about that.
What he said was not clear.
Oh man. Jeez, the slander's getting tough. We're enjoying ourselves, if it makes you feel any better.
Are you enjoying yourself? Because I'm not.
I thought you were gonna bring it back to the you want anime to come back and you some of the same joke we just made. You're a comedian.
More years after the last star has died than there are atoms in the observable universe. They will be the oldest thing left in the dying universe. Only second to these two getting a step closer to confessing.
Ha. Oh, is this the...
Jumping straight off the Spy X Family hype train, we have Buddy Daddy showing what would happen if John Wick had a bring your daughter to work day. And this is kind of like Spy X Family, except Anya's parents aren't casually bringing her along while they murder groups of people or assassinating her biological dad right in front of her. This is a family-friendly show, right? Ignoring this 4-year-old's incoming repressed trauma, this one's pretty cute actually, and a lot of that is down to how good of a job they're doing at portraying this kid. I think they did an even better job than Anya, making her feel like a kid. Forget your perfectly crafted birth rate fixing anime daughters. This is the real deal, because sometimes she's just an annoying little shit, ain't she?
That's a gun.
I want to apologize.
Oh, this is what I was most excited about. Trigun Stampede.
Yeah.
If you got into anime in the same generation I did, Trigun was probably one of the first anime you watched, so I couldn't be more excited to see this reimagining from Studio Orange. You got a sci-fi...
Why does it look like that?
I was going to say, I'd like to be clear. This is the style. I feel like it's timeless, very hard lines, you know, very cool proportions.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
What is this?
That is not what I am excited for. And I know it's new, reimagining, CGI, but it just gives me a different feel, you know? And so it's going to take me a while before I watch this, probably, to be completely honest.
I don't like this at all.
Yeah.
Excited to see this reimagining from Studio Orange. You got a sci-fi desert setting of Dune meets Clint Eastwood, some good old-fashioned spaghetti western action.
No.
Vash is just as goofy and charismatic as ever. For all the radical changes they've made compared to the originals, I've enjoyed the first few episodes immensely. Now let's talk about 3D. Once again, Studio Orange is proving why they are the king of 3D anime. You can say you don't dig the style, but you can't say that this is a badly animated show. The insane dynamic action shots, the character animations, and little...
It's not bad. It's just ugly.
Yeah, right.
Micro expressions they have. Nothing feels rigid or stiff. For a 3D show, this looks more expressive than most 2D anime. On a purely visual front, Studio Orange have upped their game once again, continuing to break all preconceptions about CGI anime. My only concern is if this style will be able to capture the darker sides of the story, if it is even remotely following what came before. Oh, I recognize that city from anywhere.
You know, I just feel like with shows like this, where they become so emotive, it's kind of like when we took movie acting and ported it over to TikTok acting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah. I don't like shows that have this serious undertone being handled in with this expressive style.
Absolutely,
It feels
yeah.
very, very cheesy, and I'm like, for a newer generation, probably just not for me, you know?
Sides of the story if it is even remotely following what came before. Oh, I recognize that city from anywhere. This is a fantasy anime. Let's see what's going on in this fantasy world.
Alright. They're winning.
What the fuck?
We got a group of fantasy misfits that have been thrown out of their original groups to band together to create an outcast group. And I don't know why I find this so amusing, but the main protagonist's name is Nick. Yes, Nick. I don't know why I find that so funny. And here we have the Hall of Fame of the most iconic anime characters of all time. Goku, Naruto, Saitama. Fucking Nick, innit? If you ever think of failing in romance in life, remember this guy just snagged the prettiest girl in class who shows up at his door, cleans his room, takes care of him, and cooks him the perfect meals every day, and all he had to do was give her an umbrella.
Okay.
That's it!
It should have been me, not him!
That was just a joke though, see? That's not me. I'm in a happy relationship, and this is way too pure and wholesome for my tastes. Just look at how innocently she takes care of him and cooks for him and cleans for him. Disgusting. This relationship is so wholesome. No guy would ever want that in their own lives. Okay, Sydney, you can put the gun away now. Oh, here we go. Another show in the teasing genre. Now we're talking. That last show was way too pure. I've seen enough Nagatoro to know where this is going. Wait a minute.
This is just more wholesome!
Is there absolutely no horny this season? Come on, it must be somewhere. Oh boy, it's time for the era of 2B horniness to enter the anime community. Nier Automata is one of the most beloved action JRPGs of modern times, so a lot of fans will be watching this closely with judging eyes, and so far, it's pretty good. The action looks decent, they are doing my gal 2B justice in every department, the CG even looks really good for a PS2.
You just don't have to show her ass.
I told you it was known for booty.
You just don't have to do that.
It's an iconic part of the character.
When you go into the animation room and you draw the scenes,
right?
You could just not have her ass showing.
What are you against ass for? Where did this anti-ass stigma start with you?
I'm just saying it's not necessary.
Just don't think about him sniffing it. You don't have to think about him sniffing it. You can just bore that from your mind. Pretend like that part didn't happen.
Game, it seems like this is on course for a decent adaptation so far. But Nier has one of the most profound and amazing video game experiences of all time, but part of the reason it works is because the creator is a fucking madman. So much of Nier's insane experience is tied to the crazy way Yoko Taro decided to integrate it into the gameplay. You complete the game, he forces you to replay it not once but twice to get the full story. It has 26 possible endings. Some of the shit in here is even out there for a lot of gamers, so I'm not sure how well the Nier Automata experience can be translated to a TV series. But either way, I'll be very curious to see how they continue to adapt. Oh, this must be that secret anime original ending. 2 years ago, Studio Bind blasted onto the scene with Mushoku Tensei, and this season they are back with Oshimai, which is unironically, and perhaps a bit worryingly, one of the best animated shows this season. I'll be honest, I've heard from manga readers this is meant to be an innocent, wholesome show, but there is some sussy-wussy anime bullshit going on in the background here. Because at the end of the day, it's about an unemployed, degenerate man who wakes up one day to find himself as a cute, young anime girl. Yes, that's right. They've made a story about a Discord mod turning into his own profile picture.
It should have been me, not him!
Didn't they already make a movie that did that? With that one actor?
The movie.
Hot Chick.
Oh,
or the Hot Chick or whatever.
You're so funny. That's so funny.
That's like, this already a thing.
Hot Chick, the anime. That's funny.
Discord mod turning into his own profile. Just can't seem to get away from the casino setting, can...
Not him!
The creator of Kakiguri is back, and they just can't seem to get away from the casino setting, can they? My man's out here casually getting a royal flush, which has a 0.00154% chance of happening, or...
I'm still confused.
0.000. Why don't you guys just say 0?
They say no.
What is the difference between 0 and 0? 0.
As a gacha gamer would call it, rather good odds. This looks like a...
You're not making sense.
54% chance of happening, or as a gacha gamer would call it, rather good odds.
I'm not tired of this joke yet. Make it again.
Or 154% chance of happening, or as a gacha...
Your turn. I'm not tired. Do it again.
I think your audience is not enjoying this as much as we are.
game would call it rather good odds. This looks like a dopey fun action series where everyone has a different bullshit power depending on whatever playing card they have. You got this girl who has the power of Thai food. Then Americans be like, this is looking like it could be a lot of fun, but I think more people will be watching it if they just went ahead and called this card Captain JoJo. Alright, where's all the Isekai this season?
Did someone say Isekai?
Nah, I think this is a normal fantasy. Finally, a fantasy anime that goes, we don't need to copy every other fantasy isekai world to ever be made. Let's copy Attack on Titan instead. I kid. This is more Monster Hunter than it is Attack on Titan.
Sick.
I'm always excited to see promising anime original projects, and this one has yet to fully show its cards, so I'm definitely going to be keeping a close eye on this. If not only to keep track of how they handle the relationship between the main duo of this older guy and the younger looking teenage girl.
Oh my god!
何やってんの？あれは1回でいいんだよ。
あ、もしもし、ポリスメン。
Bye, bitch!
What?
Now here's an isekai concept I can get behind. What's the best way to save up for early retirement?
Oh man, they waited to the end to bring you in, finally. Spend your money! Spend it!
No. I might need it at the very end of the game. I might need my $500,000.
Bro, potions, money, equipment, it will not be used. I have to micromanage my wife's wallet in games. People that don't backroom game, I will. She does not enjoy games, but she will not spend the currency.
Just embezzle your money to another world. You know, we've had enough morally correct power fantasy protagonists. I'm glad there's finally a girl who's showing us what isekai was always meant to be about. Escaping the IRS. Holy Jesus. How many more isekai or fantasy shows do we have this season? We got an actual farming isekai this time where they do real farming instead of killing dragons with carrots or whatever the hell this is. I know you think you've seen every ridiculous isekai power-up imaginable, but campfire cooking in another world with my absurd skill has introduced possibly the most overpowered ability an isekai protagonist has ever acquired. Amazon Prime. Chilling in my 30s after getting fired from the Demon King's army? Finally, an isekai protagonist with a worthless power I can relate to. Being 30.
Can't relate. You can, though.
Don't fucking touch me. In short, I am useless.
There's yet another fantasy about an Otome game villainess. To its credit, this one has a pretty unique premise. Instead of a girl getting isekai'd into an Otome game, the in-game characters can actually hear their players' Let's Play commentary as the voice of God. We finally got lock-picking lawyer in another world. Dude gets isekai'd just to find himself opening chests for his party. Reborn to the Master of Blade, from Hero King to Extraordinary Squire, looks alright actually. It's always refreshing to see dragons that not only aren't CG, but looks good. And I can say that about the rest of this show as well. It looks way better than it has any right to be, but with so many isekai and fantasy shows airing this season, I might actually have to be selective with which shows I watch, which is why if I had to put all my chips into one isekai pick this season, it would probably be this. The magical revolution of the reincarnated princess and young genius lady may sound like a title designed to give your brain an aneurysm, but it's the show that instantly charms you into its world and characters. It's one of those shows that actually tries to tell a classic fantasy story over doing bullshit isekai stuff, and a lot of this is down to the protagonist being an absolute force of nature.
She's bloody.
I am convinced she's the reincarnation of Chisato in a fantasy world, because she takes over any scene with her infectious energy. But I know, there's a lot of isekai this season. What is this show doing that's more special than every other isekai airing right now? Gay girls, isn't it? Hey guys, hope you enjoyed that video. Thank you very much this month to Alpha Sigma.
Alright, look, I'm happy that you joined and had some fun while watching the video. It's an interesting experience, but it's one I have to do to organize what I will be wasting my time doing for the next couple of months.
I just yawned in the middle of you talking, and I'm so sorry. It was not.
I know how to edit videos. They didn't have to know you did that.
It was not on purpose.
I know how to edit videos. You didn't have to keep insisting that it happened because it didn't.
But just know, I tried to make it a small yawn.
Stop talking about it and focus on the. What do you think about the butt one?
Are you talking about Nier?
Yeah, near butts. What do you think about that one?
I've never played the game, so I don't have any kind of attachment to the story. But it might be nice to be able to watch the show, so then I don't have to play the game. Because here's my thing. I'm nosy, and I like to know what happens. You can't look up the plot / synopsis of a video game the same way you can of horror movies, which is what I like to do, so I don't actually have to watch the horror movie, but I still get to know what happens, right? You can't do that with the video game. Try to do that with even my favorite game, with Mass Effect. How? Right?
You got to pick like a version that you're playing, like an ending.
Yeah.
You know, like all the decisions in between just doesn't really function like that.
Which is another reason why, we're not having this debate right now.
It's not a debate. That's why you don't want to have it.
The Renegade options are
infinitely more entertaining and better content. I know.
The Renegade options are abhorrent.
You couldn't even spell it backwards right now, could you?
TNERROHBA.
What a good argument you make. ChavezzSlovakia, if you have an anime that you think that we've missed out on, let us know. You know what my vote is, the first one and the last one. It's a really easy vote for me this season. The Revengers one. The Revengers one, and then the one with the girls wearing the dog collar on her.
I don't know. No, I want to see the Revengers one, and maybe the Tomboy one.
Oh, yeah, really? You think
Maybe.
Yeah, that looks like it might be your style.
It look like it might be kind of cute and fluffy, and I like cute and fluffy.
ChavezzSlovakia, thanks for joining me for this seasonal event for our channel. We will see you guys in the next one. Thank you, wife, for joining me, and we'll be around.
I'm sorry, you said thank you who?
Wife.
I'm your what?
My wife.
Thank
Do you wanna sniff into the camera for me?
No.
Oh, okay.
What?
I was gonna make a meme. You don't wanna do it?
No.
All right. Peace.